catch 'em all.
Coming in at number 10, we have Skull Red Bird. I'm gonna be honest, the only reason why this card is on this top 10 list is because this was my first Yu-Gi-Oh card. And I looked at it, I thought it was a Pokemon, but then the back of the card said Yu-Gi-Oh, and I didn't know what that was, so I looked it up, and it was a show, and I watched it ever since. All because of this cool-looking bird that really doesn't do anything, but I still have it, and it was my first ever Yu-Gi-Oh card. So, nostalgia! Moving on to number 9. Coming in at number 9, we have number 17, Leviathan Dragon. Now, I love this card just because it looks awesome. Its ability's okay. It gives it, like, extra 500 attack points, but can't really attack the opponent directly once all of its overlay units are gone, so that's kind of shitty, but oh well. It still looks damn cool. I mean, just the name, Leviathan Dragon. This is actually the very same thing I named my shiny Gyarados in Gen 2 of Pokemon, Leviathan. But, as soon as I saw this in the show, I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. And, one of my buddies actually had it, and he said, oh, you want it? Here you go. I was like, yay! So that was my first number card, if that matters, which it probably doesn't. But, I mean, it's alright. It's pretty cool. I like it. Which is funny because I got this card, and then I got Utopia in a bonus pack, and I was like, I get the protagonist's card after Leviathan. That's freaking funny. Moving on to number 8. Coming in at number 8, we have Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. This fusion card was a favorite of mine as soon as I saw it in the show, very much like Leviathan Dragon, except it was used by my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist, Jaden Yuki. This dude was his go-to guy until Neo showed up, but that is a story for another day. Now, Flying Wingman, as soon as I saw him, I'm like, does he have a fucking dragon for a hand? That's fucking awesome. Also, his ability to destroy a monster in attack mode, and then, like, the points are dealt to you to damage. That's pretty neat for a protagonist monster. That's pretty damn neat. I like it. I have 2 of these things, and they're pretty useful. I don't use my Elemental Hero deck as much as I used to, but way back when, that was also my go-to card. Not my favorite, but it was the card that I would summon a lot. Like, quite a bit. Moving on to number 7. Coming up at number 7, we have Skullcrabat Joker. I'm sorry, Performer Pal Skullcrabat Joker. As far as I know, I can only have one of these in the deck. Unfortunate. However, if you're running a Performer Pal, Magician, or any type of pendulum monster, this guy is very useful. I use him a lot. Anytime I draw this guy, I know I have a good hand. I don't care if I have, like, a shitty spell card or a level 2 monster that doesn't do shit. With this dude in my hand, my whole game changes, let me tell you. Because with this guy, I can bring forth any Performer Pal, Magician, Pendulum Monster. And although, if this guy is any of the Pendulum Zones, and I can't Pendulum summon anything except Performer Pal, Pendulum Monster, Odd Eyes, Magician, if you have a Performer Pal or Odd Eyes or Pendulum deck, that shit don't matter. Like, this guy is useful to a T. This guy is freaking awesome, and I freaking love it. Moving on to number 6. Coming in at number 6, we have Time Gazer Magician. Much like Skull Red Bird, the main reason why this card's on this list is because it just looks awesome. I saw this in the anime, and I was like, oh, you're cool. I must have you. Also, that thing that it does with trap cards is pretty neat, where it goes, nope. But yeah, overall, the reason why Stargazer is not on this list is because this guy just looks a hell of a lot cooler. So yeah, moving on to number 5. Coming in at number 5, we have Black Rose Dragon. I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I saw this in the anime, my jaw dropped. Because this thing is beautiful. I fucking loved it. It is gorgeous. Its ability to basically explode and fuck up the whole field is also pretty damn neat. I'm not gonna lie. It's a last course attempt, but it's freaking useful. And I spent a long time trying to get this card. Holy hell. My god. Now, it's not hard to find. It's just with my broke ass trying to acquire this thing. Yeah. That was a trip. That was a freaking trip. It's just, look at it, man. It's just so damn gorgeous and deadly, and I love it. Moving on to number 4. Coming in at number 4, we have Flip Flop Frog. I know, kind of a weird card, kind of a weird name, but if you are my friend, or you have dueled me in Yu-Gi-Oh!, you know in my Ocean deck, you hate this thing. I know you have. If you dueled me or you are my friend, you know you hate this card. Because I am able to flip summon this thing and send whoever I want back to your hand. Now, if it's a special summon monster, that's going to be freaking difficult, especially if it came for your extra deck, because that's not going back in your hand. That's going back in your extra deck. So, also, the best part is, I can flip Flop Frog back over, so I can do this process again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. I know you hate this card. I know you do, if you have dueled me. Because I use it, and I use it so well. Moving on to number 3. Coming in at number 3, we have Vampire Vamp. Now, if you're my friend and you have dueled me, you also know that there's one thing that I have that is much worse than a damn frog. And this is this bitch. Because, so long as I have another zombie on my field, this thing can basically take any monster I want on the field, equip it to this bitch, and, whatever monster is equipped to Vampire Vamp is Vampire Vamp's bitch. And I will screw you with your own monster. Also, I have 3 of these things. Now, I don't know if they're banned at any point, but I pissed off one of my buddies so much that they were like, okay, this thing got to be banned or limited or something. Because it's just too good. And there are 3 decks that I run. My Pendulum deck, my Ocean deck, and that's mostly for training, and my Vampires. And as soon as I grab one of these, I own you. Because the best strategy my Vampire deck is, it basically goes nope, 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 nope to every freaking thing you got. And nothing works better with that type of recipe than this very card. Moving on to number 2. Coming in at number 2, we have Slifer the Sky Dragon. My favorite Egyptian god card, and was given to me by one of my friends, and I hold that card ever so dear. Now, I know that all the Egyptian gods are banned from tournaments, but ever since I was a kid, when I saw this thing, I thought it was the coolest dragon ever. It's got 2 frickin' mouths. You think that's not awesome? Oh my god, look at this thing. Compared to weird crooked face winged dragon of Ra, the Obelisk the Tormentor, which I thought was weird because it was the only Egyptian god that was not a dragon. Compared to this slithery badass, I thought Slifer was the dopest thing ever. Which was also cool because Jaden Yuki was in the Slifer Red Dorm, and I was like, hey, Slifer Slack is for life. Oh, man. I only used this card twice ever before it was banned, and I still enjoy this card to this day. By the way, when Jump Force comes out, I'm going to use Yugi's special move to summon this thing a lot. You have been warned. Moving on to number 1. Coming in at number 1, we have Red Eyes Black Dragon. Okay, story time for you guys. There's a little backstory of why this is my most favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time. I'm not joking. I'm trying to build a Red Eyes deck. It is in the process. Nowhere near complete, but it's getting there. Way back when I was a kid, and I saw this thing on Joey's Arsenal finally, I thought, wow, that thing is actually pretty cool. It's actually way cooler than Blue Eyes White Dragon, because, you know, no one liked Kaiba at the time, and he was kind of a dick, and Not a lot of people like Joey either, but I thought Joey was at least trying. He was giving his effort and he had decent cards. This one, in my book, was definitely one of them. Now, at some point, an old church friend of mine had a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like bins and folder things of them. And I saw this thing, and I thought, oh man, that's that awesome Red Eyes Black Dragon. And I looked at it, and he's like, oh, you want it? You can have it for free. I was like, sweet. However, one day, my report card came in, years later, down the road, and I had, like, the worst Fs ever, like 15%, 12%, 23%, 0%, and I was very confused. And my second dad at the time, he ripped this card. Now, to be clear, as a parent at that time, when your kid's not doing well, and it seems like he's not even trying, and he's paying more attention to a silly little children's card game, I understand this. But he couldn't have grabbed a weak card I didn't really care for. Well, okay, he did. That's why he, like, searched through my deck again, and then he grabbed this card, and I was like, no, anything but that card. But unfortunately, he ripped it into not just one piece, like the other one, like ripped in half. He ripped it into a bunch of pieces. I kept the corner piece for a bunch of years. And I was very sad that my favorite monster was destroyed. However, the next day, I found out that was not even my report card. That was some kid named Octavio's report card. Now, Dad felt bad, but he didn't really know how to fix it, so this card's wasn't exactly in stores everywhere, okay? It wasn't rare, but it wasn't, like, worldwide famous. So I kind of felt sad. Now, years down the road, like early high school, I found this church buddy in a Culver's. And I was like, hey, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. I'm like, oh, sweet, you still play that game? He's like, yeah, man. And he shows me this weird briefcase, and there's a bunch of cards I've never even seen before. And I see another Red Eyes Black Dragon. Same as the other one. Maybe even shinier. I'm not sure. But I saw it, kind of got a little sad, and I told him what happened. And so, I don't know if it was a sympathy or him being a good guy and everything, but he grabbed that Red Eyes Black Dragon, and he said, here, take good care of it. And think of me every time you use it. And to this day, why this rebellion new shiny card is why this card is my favorite. It doesn't do anything. It's just a regular level 7, 2400 attack point monster. A little weaker than its brother Blue Eyes, but it is still to this day my favorite card because it shows in life you can make it past any obstacle. That is what this card event has shown me. And you guys need to take that too. You can get past any obstacle. It's just of what you draw that could change your whole game. So what Yu-Gi-Oh cards are you a fan of? Which ones do you hate? Please let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like, favorite, comment, subscribe, ring that bell of notifications, and make sure you follow of my other content of all kinds. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and other holidays, and I can't wait to see you guys next year with other top 10s and other videos. Maybe I might have one more video planned. Who knows? Until then, my fellow hunters and huntresses of the Ghost Type Nation, stay ghastly. Gotta catch 'em all.